guys, welcome back to the show. Today I've got a very interesting video for you guys. I've got a Seiko theme video and I just want to celebrate all my subscribers and everybody's help in terms of referrals, helping me with my recruitment campaigns. You've been absolutely great. I love sharing, my knowledge and discussing your watch experiences, guys. And it's been absolutely great, guys. I'm just surprised how quickly the channel has grown. It's actually really helped me with my recruitment campaigns in the watch industry. We found many watchmakers, many watch sales associates through the YouTube channel. So it's been absolutely great. And what better way to celebrate by giving, a couple of Seiko 5 watches away to you guys, okay? So the way the prize draw is going to work, guys, is that I want you guys to basically email me at DeeTimeLove.dtlc@gmail.com, okay? Also, don't forget to like and subscribe on the channel if you want to be in the prize draw, and comment below on where you're from, your favorite watches, or your current watch collection, just so I can get a bit more information about who you are and the kind of watches that you like to collect as such, guys. So don't forget to do that. I am going to do a watch review on both of these Seiko 5 watches, on the SNK 805 and the SNK 807 shortly. And you can see there I have got my Seiko SKX because I thought it'd be quite fitting just to have it on display today, because I am going to be talking about Seiko watches in general today. And what can I say, why did I choose to give away these Seiko 5 watches? I think bang per buck, you cannot find a mechanical watch at this price point with that iconic legendary design, with that robust workhorse of a movement that you get in the Seiko 5, okay? It's such a great price point. They make absolutely amazing Christmas gifts, and I've bought quite a few of these bad boys to give away to people that are not necessarily into watches, but I feel once they've had a Seiko 5, a mechanical watch, they will get a feel for what mechanical watches are like, and it sits on the wrist very well. These models are the 37 millimeter versions, which there are larger versions, but I think these are absolutely fine, especially for your first mechanical watch or an everyday watch that you can wear. Very robust with its Hardex crystal glass, and it's even got Hardex crystal glass at the back, so it's quite a tough, durable watch. These are military themed type watches, and they go back to the early 70s, the Seiko 5s. I absolutely love them. To give you a little story about the first ever Seiko 5 watch I had, I think I was about 14, 15 years old. I knew absolutely nothing about watches, guys, and I think one of my uncles bought me a Seiko 5 watch. I wore the watch for a few days and it was working absolutely fine. And I didn't know how automatic worked. I didn't know how they worked. I thought maybe it was battery powered, yeah, to show you how clueless I was at that age. And after a couple of days, I noticed the watch wasn't working and I was bitterly disappointed. I took it to a jeweler in Harrow in St. Anne's and I showed him the watch. And the guy just absolutely laughed at me. He goes, "Look, this is an automatic watch. It works with the charge of your movement." And until that day, that was my first actual ever mechanical watch. I absolutely forgot about that, but it's quite an interesting story. And I started to fall in love with watches actually at a much earlier age. I love them as accessories, and it's great. And to be honest with you, that watch has gone missing. I think it's in my mum's loft, so I'm actually I've got loads of old Casio watches as well, so I need to literally get into my mum's loft. I know they stored all my prize possessions in that loft over the years. So now that I've moved out, I'm settled down, I've got a family, I'd love to just go and have a look at my old watches and look at my old watch collection, because I used to get a watch every year for Christmas, not expensive watches, 50, 60 bucks, nothing major. But these Seiko watches are great for Christmas gifts, guys. I can't stress that anymore. But before we go into the review and just general talk about Seiko watches and talk a little bit more about the prize draw, let's do a quick wristwatch check. And I am wearing, it is a Seiko, it's a Seiko Presage. Absolutely stunning, guys. I love this watch. It's a stunning watch, guys, I have to say. It's a very nice watch. And it doesn't get as much wrist time as it should do. To be honest with you, I had this in my deposit box just because I never had any room in my watch winder, and I bought this watch. I was on the lookout. You know, I've got a wide variety of watches, guys, and I was going to consider buying a Rolex Datejust 2 with the Roman numerals, and you know what? I just came across the range of Seiko Presage watches at the time. This was about a year ago. This is about a year old, this watch, and I absolutely love the dial on it. If you can have a little closer look at the dial, see if it will zoom in for you guys. It's got like a checkered backdrop dial around, which just looks very nice, guys, I have to say. And what I've noticed about this sort of like Seiko Presage range is that the actual bracelets on these are actually very well made. And when you basically buy sort of like the low end Seiko watches, yeah, the case and the watch, you know, is absolutely fine. However, they always cut corners on the actual bracelets as such. They're not that great quality, but the solid and links on this, it really fits very well. And this is really the bridge watch between their entry stuff and the Grand Seiko. The Seiko Presage range are absolutely stunning. It is very much a dress watch that I'm wearing to work. You know, like today I've literally just popped in on a break because I wanted to shoot this video because I'm going to be very busy and I don't know when I'm going to get a chance to do any more videos. But I absolutely love the Seiko Presage range. It's a quality timepiece, guys. But anyway, let's get straight back to the Seiko 5 watches, and I think they're absolutely great. I'm going to do a nice in-depth review for you guys to see what you're going to be getting from me guys in terms of the prize draw. I love Seiko watches, guys. I can't stress more. They are probably one of my favorite watch brands, to be honest with you, in the fact that you can have the perfect watch collection purely just buying Seiko watches. So, you know, you could buy yourself a Seiko 5 everyday watch that you can wear. You know, you could doing household work to doing like a sporting activity because they're quite robust. If you want a dive watch, you've got the Seiko 5 there, the Seiko SKX 007, the 007 that I like to call it, and I've put it on a Bond type NATO strap. And then you can have your dress watch as well. You've got your Seiko Presage, which is, you know, it's you know, it's not quite Rolex quality, you know, but it gets close. You know, I've only, you know, the case of it, the way it's been polished is absolutely great. I'm going to have to do a review on that watch, to be honest with you, on my Seiko Presage, because it's absolutely great. But, you know, the only thing I would say, you know, Rolex do better are their bracelets. And this is not bad. Don't get wrong. This is not bad at all, you know, from Seiko. This is a much bigger improvement than some of these other Seiko watches I reviewed, especially those kinetic watches. And this is a watch that you can be proud of. All of these watches, you know, are watches you can be proud of in a collection. It's a humble man's watch collection, you know, where you're buying, you know, a watch brand that has some real substance behind them. You know, they've got a big history. They're great in terms of innovation, from creating new technology. They've got very robust and legendary, reliable in-house movements, which are absolutely great. And, you know, you can buy quality dress watches from them at affordable prices. You know, well, I say affordable, I mean, everyone's got a different budget in terms, but, you know, for me, you know, £400 to £500 buys you a Seiko Saab. I absolutely like that Seiko Saab cocktail version dial. I think that's great. And then you've got a wide range of Seiko Presage watches that I think they range anything from £400 to about £1,500. And you really are entering, I would say, you know, the luxury watch market. In terms of quality, they're right up there with some of the big Swiss watch brands. You know, the quality, you know, is very comparable to those watches as well. So anyway, guys, let's get straight down to this Seiko 5 review, the watches that I'm going to give away for us getting close to 5k subs. Actually, I think we've actually gone over 5k subs, guys. I want to basically let you guys know I really appreciate all your help, especially the referrals, guys. Yeah, I really appreciate that. A lot of you guys have recommended watchmakers, you've recommended sales associates. It's been absolutely great. We've actually made about 3 or 4 placements off the back of the channel, and I'm going to basically put some of that revenue that we made from those placements back into the channel to keep it going and grow the channel, you know, and take it from there. So anyway, guys, let's get straight to the Seiko 5 review. And I want to start off by talking about Seiko's history, the Seiko 5 history. And Seiko 5 watches go back to the early 1960s with their military design and concept. And I just wanted to find out what Seiko 5 watches represent. What are their, 5 unique selling points, and why is it called the Seiko 5 watch? Okay, so at number one, I found out that they talk about the automatic mechanical movement, and the movement of this watch is the Seiko caliber 7S26C, and I think it could be the same caliber movement. I can't remember the movement that's in the Seiko SKX, but I think it's the same movement that you get with the Seiko SKX, which is a very durable, robust workhorse of a movement with great legendary status. And secondly, the day, date and display. Thirdly, a water resistant watch that really does vary across the line of Seiko 5 watches. And over the years, the Seiko 5 watch has changed as they also produce from, dress watches to dive watches as well. But today we've got some traditional Seiko 5 watches on display for you guys that I'm going to be giving away. And number 4, the Diaflex mainspring, commonly referred to as unbreakable, guys, which is very good. And it's got a Diashock shock resistant design. Okay, now let's have a look at the Seiko 5 watch in a little bit more detail. Okay, let's have a look at the green one first of all, and let's have a look at the watch itself. And straight away, when you look at this watch, it's got very much a military vibe to it, not just because of the green dial and the NATO, the green nylon strap. Look at the way the dial has been set up. Look at those scissor hands, okay? Look at the reverse lollipop second hand. I love the fact that there's got an element of red at the tip there. Just makes it pop a little bit, yeah? Looking at the aesthetics of this watch, it's the 37mm case size, okay? Which is more of your traditional size watch that you get from, the early 1960s. It gives it that sort of like, not a vintage, well, yeah, a vintage stroke retro type feel. I don't mind that at all at 37mm. I think the watch even looks a little bit more sophisticated and wears on the wrist very, very well. You've got the day date, at this price point, guys, with an automatic mechanical movement is absolutely amazing. And to be honest with you, this is why the Seiko 5 watches make such great buys. At this price point, you're getting a mechanical watch. And I'll talk about the case back, which also uses, hardest crystal glass, just like you do on the actual, front of the case. The actual case itself is like a sandblasted case finish, which is in keeping with that military type element theme of the watch, which is absolutely great. There's a little bit of loom on the scissor hands and on the second count as well, which is absolutely great. The movement, I think, is pretty much identical to my Seiko 5, and the crown is fitted at 4 o'clock. One sort of issue I have with the Seiko SKX, the crown is quite difficult to operate. It's quite hard to unscrew it and pop it out because of it's just difficult to do. And those of you that have got a Seiko SKX, the only complaint you can have about that watch is the crown. However, on the Seiko 5, at this price point, which is absolutely amazing, it's very simple. Okay, you just pop it out like that, and you can adjust the time, and at the first setting, you can adjust the actual time, the date, and the day, okay, which is absolutely good. Just by literally rotating it from right to left, you can adjust that, which is very, very easily done. Case size, like we said, is 37mm. From lug to lug, it's 18mm. The strap, probably the only downside to this watch, I wish if it was a slightly bigger and they came in at 20 millimeters from lug to lug, you'd have even more options on the actual you could put a nice NATO strap that I am going to do. I'll probably, I've actually bought myself one. I'm going to pick one out of a blue and green as well, because I'm going to be giving these away as Christmas gifts, as well as as part of my prize draw as well to family and friends, is that if it was 20 millimeters, because I think there's even more variety. They're more common, the 20 to 22 millimeters, from leather straps to NATOs. However, you know, I did have a look on Amazon, and there are quite a few, you know, straps, leather straps that you can find. You know, even a tanned brown leather strap will go really good with this, you know, green dial version of this Seiko 5 watch, okay, which is absolutely great. And I love the sweeping hand. You know, at this price point, you know, you're not getting a quartz watch, you're getting an automatic, robust, reliable movement that you can be proud of, okay? So let's have a look at the back of the watch now. Let's have a look at how the watch looks like at the back. Just want it to focus for you guys there. Come on. Oh God, it's going to be one of those days. So, right, okay. So you can see it there at the back. You know, it looks pretty good. Look, don't get me wrong, it's not the most decorative type movement at the back, but for this price point, what do you expect? You know, you're looking at something at the back of a, I don't know, you know, a washing machine or something like that. But you know, it's good enough. You know, with the Hardex crystal glass, it just makes this watch even more interesting. You know, for someone who's never had a mechanical watch or an everyday watch, to get, you know, clear back case, you know, showing this movement, it's absolutely great. And it's just a very interesting, well-made watch. Bang per butt, you can't beat it for its sort of pedigree and, you know, iconic design. You know, this sand blasted case is very nice, guys, I have to say. And let's just put this on the wrist so you can see how the green one looks and the blue one. Let's have a look. And what can I say, guys? It wears very well. It's very, very comfortable. Very comfortable indeed. And yeah, not too bad at all. And that's the one with the green one. It's very comfortable, guys. It's so light. You know, what I noticed as well is that the thickness of the case is only 11 millimeters, which is very thin for an automatic watch, which is pretty much an amazing achievement, you know, and it fits so well. It's very comfortable, guys, and I think you guys are going to absolutely enjoy. Whoever wins this watch is going to be very lucky, okay? So let's have a look at the blue one. So I'm going to wear the blue one on my other wrist so we can compare them. Yeah, the blue one's just as good. It's just different colour. It's just as good, guys. It looks awesome. It's very comfortable. Wears on the wrist very well. What can I say, guys? Great classic watches with a pedigree and great history at an excellent price point, which make absolutely great Christmas buys, guys. You know, these Seiko 5 watches, you can get them from Amazon, and I'll put the link below, for £65. They retail normally at £100, but there's a reseller that I bought these watches off Amazon. I think I've bought 5 of these. I'm giving them away for Christmas as well to my friends and family, and I'm also giving them away as part of this prize draw. So just to summarize, guys, for you to take part in the actual prize draw, don't forget to email me at DeeTimeLove.dtlc@gmail.com with your name, where you're from, okay, and the kind of watches you have in your collection or your favorite watch, just so I've got a bit more information about yourselves. And I'll do the prize draw within 4 to 5 days, and we'll see who the winner is. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Talk to you soon. See you later.